Okay, now here's a very simple question based on the parallel AC circuits. Okay, here you can see we have a resistor, an inductor, and a capacitor all connected in parallel to the voltmeter. So, since each branch has just one element, this is one of the easiest parallel circuit questions. Okay, so how do we solve this question? That's very easy. First of all, let's find the current through each branch. Okay, so since they are in parallel, they are independent of each other. So, first of all, we will just take this loop. Okay, I will take the voltmeter. Sorry, not the voltmeter, I'm sorry. This is the power generator. Okay, the AC source of supply. And then we have the resistor. Okay, so what is the current through the resistor IR? That's very easy to calculate using the phasors. So, if this is my phasor for the supply EMF, then the current through the resistor will also be in the same phase as the EMF. So this is IR and that will be equal to E by R. And let's calculate the values. So EMF amplitude is given to be 100 volt, sorry. EMF amplitude is given to be 100 volt. So I could say E naught equal to 100 volt, then this will be equal to E naught by R. So 100 by 2000. 100 by 2000, so that is equal to, I took 1 0 extra, so 1 by 20 amperes. 1 by 20 amperes or 0.05 ampere. This is the current through the resistor branch. This is the current amplitude. Okay, I am calculating the amplitudes. Now I take the second branch, voltage supply, the power generation connected to the inductor. I take this loop. So for that loop, I'll just copy this one and replace the resistor with the inductor L. And I need to calculate the current IL now. So if this is my, again, the EMF phasor, which is 100 volts amplitude, then the current through inductor lags the EMF by pi by 2. If my phasors are rotating with the omega in anti-clockwise direction, then the EMF phasor is leading the current phasor. So this is IL and that will be equal to E naught by XL. Okay. So again, what is XL equal to? E naught by omega L. So this is equal to E naught is 100, omega from the question will be 1000 and L is given 0.1 Henry. So 1000 into 0.1, so that is 1 ampere. So the current amplitude through the inductor is 1 ampere, but this is lagging in phase with respect to EMF. Okay. Then we come to the capacitor branch. So now I am finding the current through the capacitor branch. This is my supply and this is the capacitor. So I am looking at this loop now. So for this, my current will be now IC. So again, this is my EMF phasor, E naught, that is 100 volts. Okay. And the current phasor will be leading the EMF phasor IC. So IC will be E naught by XC. So IC will be E naught omega C because XC is 1 by omega C. So E naught is 100, omega is 1000 and capacitance is 10 microfarad. So into 10 power minus 6. So this is again equal to 1 ampere. Okay. This is again equal to 1 ampere. Now let's look at the original circuit. Let's redraw the circuit. So this is my circuit. Here I have current IR, IL and IC. I want to find the current through the point P. This is my point P, right? So the current through the point P will be, let's say, I1. So I1 will be equal to IL plus IC. Okay. But I have not calculated their actual values. I haven't calculated the actual value of IL and IC. I have just calculated their amplitudes and I know their phasors. So to solve this equation I need to use the phasors, because I don't know the actual value, I have just calculated the phasor value. Okay, so I will take the EMF reference. So this is my EMF E naught, then IC is leading the EMF phasor, IL is lagging the EMF phasor. So basically they are in opposite direction. This is 1 ampere, this is also 1 ampere. So when you add these two phasors, you add them just like vectors. So when you add these two vectors, you get 0. So the net current will be 0. So the current through point P will be 0. So is 0 at all times will be the correct answer. The current through point P is 0 always, and that means circuit is at resonance. Now whenever circuit is at resonance, or when we talk about the resonance, we also talk about the quality factor of the circuit. Okay, so for parallel resonance, for parallel circuits, the quality factor is inverse of the quality factor for series circuit. So for series we have the formula omega naught L by R. So for parallel we will take inverse of that. Okay, so there will be R by omega naught L. Okay, now since the circuit is already at resonance, so omega naught will be equal to 1000. Okay, circuit is already at resonance, so omega naught is equal to 1000. Okay, so this will be in denominator 1000, inductance is 0.1 Henry, and the resistance was how much? 2000 ohms. Okay, so that will be equal to 20. Simple.